Press start to begin.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Super Bonus Round, our playthrough of Alan Wake 2. I'm your host, Rich, RainWizard767, joined as always by my best friend and co-host, John Mugiwara JM.
So we got out of the creepy-ass hotel, then we went back home, and it turns out it's not much better.
What was that?
Don't worry about it. I didn't like that intro either. Okay, so you got the song from entering. What?
Okay.
Was it a plunger?
No, it's just
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
So we need to basically find a key.
Go to the kitchen.
Oh, here we go. Fucking... How is everything? Or no, wait. Greetings from Hollywood. Barry Wheeler, 2 years ago. Hey Alice, I'm more a fish out of water in Hollywood than I ever was in the Pacific Northwest wilderness. These yuppies with their glow-in-the-dark teeth couldn't be more fake if they had 6 fingers. Everything is so fucking great all the time, even when it's in fact the opposite. More than once I've thrown up in my mouth during meetings with these movie executive jerks. Wow, that's trippy. But I gotta be here to look after Al's legacy. Everyone wants to gobble up the film rights for the Casey books, and they have moronic ideas of what to do with them. It's my duty to herd this horde of tan zombies into the general direction of something resembling good taste. I'm painfully aware how deeply Al would have hated adaptations if they didn't do justice to his vision. He was a master of hating things deeply for good reasons. I mean, that's why we loved him so much, right? Anyway, gotta hop on another video call now to talk about casting your pal Barry. So they're making it sound like he's dead.
Yeah.
Joined a cult from Barry Wheeler to Alice Wake. Yay. Hey Alice, you're gonna think I've been replaced by an evil double, but I've joined a cult and I love it. Oh great. Joking about it being a cult, kind of. Blessed wellness retreat. Working with Al or the Andersons was tough sometimes, but these movie biz types are insane. My stress levels were through the roof, but then I was tipped off about the retreat. The best decision I ever made. I have never felt this good and, well, healthy. The guy who runs this place, Chester, is a goddamn miracle worker, not a wacko in any way. Yeah, sure. I know you think I'm full of shit, yes I do, but I have lost a ton of weight. You wouldn't recognize me. Chester says I'm lucky to have ended up here, that something bad would have happened to me if I'd stayed in New York. I believe him. I wasn't feeling great after everything that happened, especially after those FBC creepos wanted to chat with me, even enough to turn anyone into a conspiracy nut. I hope you're good over there. Come visit anytime. West Coast is not as bad as I made it sound in my earlier emails. Checking in. Hey, Alice. Checking in because I haven't heard from you. Everything good back there? I've been trapped in non-stop meetings with no breaks. Open kimono. I have considered peeing in a mug and lunches be damned. How these people ever get a movie made when all they do is sit in meetings is beyond me. Okay. Hey Alice, shark circling. They now want to turn what happened to Al into a movie and or a TV show and or, get this, a fucking video game. I told them to fuck off. Also, in case you hear about this from someone else, a true crime writer named Tammy Booker is working on a book about Al. I hunted down her publisher and told them we'll sue. Don't worry, I've got you covered.
That's Tammy Booker, one of the girls we investigated at the beginning of the game.
Hey Alice, everything good with you back home? Just checking in. Tried to call, but couldn't reach you. You are probably just deep in your creative process. I know how you artists get when you're in the middle of your projects. Everything else disappears. If you call back and can't reach me, I'm doing whatever it is an executive producer is supposed to do. Still a mystery to me. Oh, and if you want me to help you with anything business related to your exhibition, just say the word. Your pal Barry. So they're making it sound like Alan Wake's dead.
Well, yeah, he's been missing for how long, and if you're missing for how long, you're basically considered legally dead.
Even though he came back.
It's been 14 years.
After Alan died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Yeah, so essentially, yeah.
Make your way past Alice's exhibits and go through the door at the end of the room. You'll find another TV, which plays the next part of that documentary.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
Well, there's another TV.
No, it's not turning on.
Oh.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window.
Yeah, it was Christmas.
It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
Yeah, and that TV you found earlier, that's part 3.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
And that room with like the multiple televisions is the next one.
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot. You can put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
Okay, then you just gotta interact with the TVs. There was the prompt when you were looking at the television.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in, try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
No, there you go. There's the end of chapter 6.
Yeah, we finished that in 12 minutes.
Yeah. Told you that one was short, and I think the next one is, yeah,
Scratch
about
stopped
as
me
long.
before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
Alright, so just interact with the typewriter.
Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
Oh, it's the talk show backstage again, but now there's water everywhere. Initiation 7, masks.
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors, peeking in, reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our Night Springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Whatever you say.
Wow, that was pretty ominous.
Yeah, he dropped that friendly demeanor right quick.
Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
So now I gotta escape the studio.
Yeah, just keep going through the dressing rooms and the wardrobe and find your way to the janitor's office.
The door wouldn't open.
Here is the light at the end of the tunnel. If you come in last, you won't be happy.
Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta onward, said the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Sehän oliski.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yöden Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear, that it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos you artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
You.
I didn't. You know, I've seen that name when reading about Alan Wake, but I didn't know that. I thought it was like pronounced Yotan Yo, but Utan U is not how I thought it would be pronounced.
You.
And I'm like, wait, he says like certain things. Where I'm like, oh yeah, because Swedish is his first language. He's obviously going to get certain phrases in English wrong.
Okay, so
All right. So
I gotta find this box, this shoebox.
go down the stairs and into the laundry. Shift left to create a staircase and go down it. Were you in the laundry room? You might be now.
No.
Okay, so you were in the laundry room.
I'm guessing.
And that made you a flight of stairs. At least it should have. Or maybe it made it in the other room. Oh.
I would find Alice's photos in a shoebox.
It's
And
down.
when you get a moment.
It's down here.
Yeah. And shift left again. Make your way north to the workshop and then shift left again, it says. I think you're in the workshop now. Oh, this is the workshop. Hey, you brought yourself to a break room, it looks like.
A bullet of light to push the darkness away.
These were Alice's photos. I recognized the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. They were important, even if I didn't know what to do with them yet.
Okay, once you get the photos, then what?
Then shift left to get yourself out of there. Like, basically just go out the way you came.
Get out of the way. Okay, now where's the exit?
And then you continue through the corridor and you'll find the door marked exit. That felt a little mean. Like, where's the exit? The door called exit. And you gotta shift the light from the television. There you go, look at that!
Wow,
That's
two chapters in one video.
Yeah, this next Alan Wake chapter is like his longest, I think. So we should switch to Saga when we can.
I just want to sleep, please. Let me sleep. I'm so tired. I just want to go home. I've written so much. I write. There's nothing left. It's all gone. I don't know how to write. All the words are gone. There's no more words. Where do they go? Did I eat words? I recognize these words. Who are the words moving? Oh, this is familiar. Oh, why is this familiar? I've been here before. Have I said this before? right to stumble. Where am I? Who am I? Alan Wake. Wake? That's a strange name, eh? Wake? That sounds like a character's name. I write that name up? I make that one name up? I don't want to be a character. I don't want to be the story. Just right beside the story. Ram these words down your throat. Make you choke on these words. Oh, I know the words. Secret words. You can't take the words. I eat the words. These are my words. Stop using the words. The words. I call them the word. This isn't your story. It never was your story. The story is a monster. The story will eat you alive. The darkness is coming. The darkness inside. This is my story. You're in my story. Get out of my story. You are a character in my story. You can't stop the story. This story will go on forever. There's no escape. You will never escape. You will drown here. You're stuck in a loop. You don't have a clue. You're lost. You lost the plot. I'll show you.
Who took that video of me having a nervous breakdown in college?
Well, anyway, here's a fucking bucket.
Yeah, there you go.
We're switching right now.
Yeah, this next Alan saga is the Alan chapter is his longest one, so good call.
And to make up for it, that means we're gonna have to do 2 saga chapters now.
Alright, so
let's manual save.
Yeah, because without spoiling anything, Alan's initiation 8 is long, and he has one last chapter that is short as hell. So really, we got the bulk of his story done so far.
But you know what they didn't? A floating shoebox.
Oh my god, where's the table?
I don't know, John, but it's a floating shoebox.
Oh my god, you found the box that the binoculars came in.
It's a floating shoebox, John.
Yes! You've made mention of this.
Did I
Would you care to make more? Would you care to make more?
Nah, we gotta get out of here. Nah. Okay, now do you have the strategy guide that says where the other stashes are?
So we're still technically in old gods as far as this guide goes. So let me go back to that because this is not organized in the way we've been playing it.
Yeah, it should have mentioned that we found something that has a break room and then just to find the other ones before we head back to town.
So rejoin the main path heading east. There is a cult stash just off the path to the north.
So rejoin the main path.
Yeah, so like the big black line, that's the main path.
Okay, so rejoin that.
So head east and follow that, and then you'll get to a. There'll be a cult stash just off to the north once you get back on. So head east from your location to get back on.
Okay, and oh, by the way, did you see the floating shoebox? Okay, there's nothing there. Wonder if there's a way to turn this off. No, I don't think so. Is there a switch in here?
Why would you?
Is there a switch in here? No. Oh, but there is a floating shoebox.
I think I killed him. I think I killed him.
Because all I heard was
I just shrieked, leave. Alright, you're back on the main path now.
Alright.
Now go find that stash before I stash you off a cliff.
Okay, so there should be to turn. Alright, so it should be right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm trying to coordinate with this, so okay. You said to the east, so I think
yeah, and you'll
this is the
eventually
east. It's a shame they don't have a fucking... Oh, wait, hang on. There's a compass right up at the corner. So yeah, that's east. Okay, so we're going right way.
I could like make it like a little another tab with the cult stat. Yeah, keep going. I see where they're marking it. They did make a little mark. They took the map and made like a little thing that said CS on it, so I know approximately where it is.
But we're getting closer.
Yes.
Okay.
That's 2025?
Yes.
I didn't even hear you laughing. I can't wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant EF.
Look to your left.
Okay.
That looks like a little branching path that it might be on. What is it with 2025 best of moments in shoes?
Okay, there's a ranger station.
Yeah, they didn't mention that yet. Oh, you are past where they said it is. Go back.
All right, so where?
Keep going back. Keep going back a bit. So you, actually bring up the map again. I'll tell you. You see that little patch of land right above yours, like you see
here?
that, and then yeah. So that little peninsula right there, for lack of a better term, is right there.
Okay.
But
so it would be right up over here.
Yeah, but you know when we should.
Wait, what the fuck was that?
I was just.
Whoa!
What?
Darkness opened.
Although I was looking at our time, so maybe we should get that some other time. What is that other time?
Next time on the Super Bonus Round. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like what you see and enjoyed me losing my shit over that, be sure to drop a like on the video and maybe drop a comment down there while you're at it. And if you want to see more hilarity like this, which will definitely show up in other in videos and stuff, maybe hit maybe hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring ting tingling shoe. Come on, it's lovely, but let's lay right together in a shoe.
Oh,
Box.
John, one more thing before we go. Floating shoebox.
Go fuck!